In today's video, I look at the hull, apply asphalt on the wing, I separate the cockpit canopy into 3 parts, make some minor sketches, and the propeller escapes from the table. Hello fellow modelers, or Conrads. I received from a relatively new Polish company, Arma Hobby, this nice Yak-1 kit in 72 scale. It contains only one sprue, however, the details looks fantastic. Especially I like the rivet lines. But what is crazy is wheels with a highlighted tire manufacturer. I must say again that it is 72 scale. I am removing parts out of the sprue with sharp side cutters. However, you can leave it for more comfortable handling and painting. The grade for gluing plastic is with super thin glue. It has a very thin brush and evaporates on air very fast, so you preserve details. I try to glue wings together, but this ejector pin marks prevents correct fitting, therefore do not forget to remove them. I want to build this small and cute yak only out of the box, therefore this time no extra parts. However, I can't forget to perform at least some minor adjustments. Primarily drill out holes for gun barrels. I use super thin 0.2 and 0.1 mm drill bits from eBay. You can attach them to microelectric tool, but then be careful not to break them. The radiator on the bottom of the aircraft is sadly empty, so I use fine metal mesh. Also, you can get it from eBay. It is probably for some filtration or so. Okay, this is much better. I told you, do not remove sprue for some small parts. I know, sometimes it is necessary to remove the residual plastic, but in this case it is beneficial. There are decals for gadgets, and you can have a problem setting them if you don't have a proper chemicals. I am applying a dark wash, and that is because it makes artificial shading and pronounces details. The front of the fuselage will be covered with the another part, so that I can use soft glue here. However, the rest I am gluing with a flexible black superglue. It has many advantages. It dries fast, creates a strong bond, doesn't make sin marks after a few weeks, and primarily you do not need to use a putty after gluing. In addition, the applied layer is relatively thick, and you can fill it with small imperfections. The putty seems dry to me, so with a soft sandpaper I am unifying the surface. The bond is perfectly clean and smooth, so no need for putty. I mostly do not mention this in my videos, however it is essential, primarily if you are a beginner. Do not forget to obtain a correct geometry. Okay, some aircraft could have elevators in angle, but the most of the World War II planes have it in the right angle. It would help if you look from the front and back and then slightly move elevators up or down. The kit is perfect, but it would be better if the cockpit canopy also had an option for open version. But if you have some skills, then I guess this should not be an obstacle. And primarily if you have home some razor saw and tools for polishing. I am making masks for wheels with a circle puncher. Luckily the size is correct. The interesting idea is to include the manual template for cockpit canopy masks. I destroyed with a putting and gluing some bolts on the surface. In any case, I made a new tool for this. I used a hypodermic needle and simply flattened it. Now I can nicely, with some pressure, imitate new bolts. Handy is before painting unify surface with a primer and cover already painted sections. The masking is the most challenging part of this model, assuming you choose the same color marking. I use for shapes 1 mm thin yellow masking tape. Actually, you do not need to buy it, only cut out thin strip from the thicker one. Please do not follow this step, because it was horrible. I tried applying a liquid mask also on the matte color, but I had difficulties to removing it properly, so cover all with a masking tape. Yeah, my favorite AMT7 light blue, by the way, you know it from Corsair. I am spraying a wooden base around the cockpit because I want to make some minor scratches. As you can see, I have a proper Soviet green shade, but for 72 scale, looks too dark, so some highlights with a highly diluted light green is necessity. I highly recommend if you have an airbrush with black masking putty. The application is straightforward and you can create lovely shapes according to the manual. And the best is, you can put it back to the box for future use after spraying. I usually read and search for documentation before each build because it's handy to know construction basics, something like Soviet planes for dummies. Soviets had a lack of aluminum during World War II for planes, therefore the most of the construction was from fabric or wood. For example, the Yak-1b had wooden wings and partly fabric fuselage, therefore aluminum scratches on these sections could be funny fail. I sprayed the base layer with a wooden shade, and the best imitation of the scratches is real scratches. I am using soft sandpaper and removing the top paint layer just slightly. And one more tip, I am removing paint only on the most used sections of the wing, and that is around the cockpit. I think it looks quite realistic, because of real scratches, don't say. Okay, the decals, but first fix the model with 1 or 2 layers of a clear varnish. As you can see, the wheels have flattened tires, so be sure with the correct rotation. Now I'm using decals chemicals for proper setting. The main reason is to copy surface shapes and details. As you can see, even after chemicals are decals raised above the surface, and on the scale that is big but. You can try to spray on decals 2 layers of a clear varnish, and then smooth the surface with a soft sponge sandpaper. Try to achieve something like this. Your model will thank to you for this. Spasiba. The last but not least step is some minor weathering and color modulation with oil paints, and for this I need a matte surface. I am painting silver scratches with a soft metallic paint because the engine covers were often disassembled for engine maintenance. And again, it is good if you know which parts are from aluminum. The surface and primarily wings are still very uniform. I don't have rivet lines or at least panel lines, which can help with the color modulation, but do not be sad, oil power incoming. So the only way how to make the surface more interesting is to paint a lot of stains and color scratches. I am applying on the wing dark brown wash and painting fabric with a lighter shade. I am removing excess wash with an enamel thinner. I am applying the white spirit and into the wet surface I am bleeding color dots. This technique makes the surface less uniform. Now I'm making few leaks with the same color as the stains. So basically you do not need different products for different techniques. The last step is color sketches. It is important to have a very thin paintbrush, and the rest is more or less random. I think for the 72 scale it looks relatively good. The last problem is with the cockpit again. The plastic is too thick and does not fit. Therefore, it is essential to thin it down with an electric grinder and polish it. Haha, you thought that I forgot to add seatbelts? No, I only waited for the right moment. Actually, yes, I forgot. Okay, I really enjoyed this cute kit and primarily painting. I hope you will too if you decide to make it. You can buy some extra parts like landing flaps and make it even better. But not every model needs surgery. Maybe next time. Some Easter egg? Could be. Okay, that is all. Thank you for watching and do svidaniya.